you get ditched, it's terrible. There's the embarrassment, isn't there, of everybody knowing. It doesn't matter really whether you're ditched from your job or indeed you're just made redundant, fired, whatever. Everybody comes up to you and says, oh, don't you work there now? What's happening? Have you got a job? All of that sort of stuff. This, some might suggest, could be the problem now for the former royal known as Meghan Markle. That's right, the Duchess of Sussex, because she was spectacularly fired by the audio streaming giant Spotify. Remember that? Costing them millions of pounds and, more importantly, costing the company a lot of people in jobs. There's no two ways about it. They couldn't sustain it. Now, as I said to you before, Meghan and Harry are not truly alone in the demise of that particular deal. Spotify, seemingly, including the current CEO, well, decided to sign these mega people with mega deals, thinking that we, the culprits, the people, were just going to sign up and listen to this rubbish at an extortionate rate. And you just kind of think, well, there's a cost of living crisis. Why would you? But, they didn't understand it. The company, quite frankly, is now on its knees and trying to redefine itself, as one can imagine. But if you remember, Meghan Markle's team said they were looking at other options. Well, they have been, as ever. Let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. And as ever, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, by the way, for your lovely comments about our recent video regarding the Duke of Edinburgh, His Royal Highness Prince Philip, and the demise of the British cinema. Yes, I didn't really blame him, but of course, television really did change the whole thing, didn't it? Way back in 1953. A lot of people said to me, Neil, you don't look like you remember that. I didn't see that. How dare you? I loved it as well. Some woman wrote, oh, I was too young, I never saw it. Well, yes, but there are reruns and it is on YouTube. I think everybody's seen bits of Her Majesty's coronation. You don't necessarily have to be there at that moment, do you? Wow, you do worry. You know what I mean? It's frightening, isn't it? I know, it's a good job that the educated ones are watching. I know, yes, just leave it there. Back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. I think, this, as I say, is difficult times, whatever Meghan and Harry say, because when you've had a mega deal, like Spotify, you are now looking for money. And, you want to continue with this audio explosion, as they call it. But the thing is, no matter how much you want to continue with the audio explosion, they have to have the money for said audio explosion. Now, here's where it's interesting, because we can tell you first and exclusive on the show that Meghan and Harry have received no substantial offers to continue Archetypes, the thing that they created after many, many, many months and many, many, many producers. And we got to think about 12 episodes or something like that. It bombed. Nobody was interested. The deal was that. Now, apparently Meghan's re-looked at this and thinks she's got a better idea. I have, but we'll just keep silence on that for now. I think what's interesting, though, is whatever she has, she will have to try and set the platform up herself. It's quite easy to do. Many people do it around the world and are very successful. But you see, clearly what Meghan and Harry want is to be aligned to a major company like Spotify, Audio Boom, stuff like that. And then if they pay them a lot of money, then they're willing to share their content. As I told you before, so far, nothing is coming forward. No big mega offers. But the bigger problem with the Spotify deal was simply this. They wanted Harry. They got Meghan. She stuck to it. And then she lost the gig. It's as simple as that. Anyone willing to take a chance on that again? Seemingly not. Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.